Alright, hey guys, welcome to Crypto YouTubers Digest again for the latest video. I've noticed I've had a few people viewing some of my videos, so that's good. I've only just started up the channel, so I don't know how long it takes to get sort of moving, but you know, it's all good. Got a few people watching for like quarter of an hour and stuff like that. It all is yeah, good. Means people are listening. Alright, so what I do on Crypto YouTubers Digest is I listen to the crypto YouTubers at the moment who are putting out good content and doing well and got a lot of subscribers, and I go through their videos and just cherry pick out the best stuff and play it for you, kind of like I don't know, I guess a news digest of all things crypto. So the first we're going to check out today, we're going to check out Crypto Crow, Sunny Decree, and Crypto Zombie. So every day, check out a different YouTuber, perhaps different set of YouTubers. But you know, leave comments if you want to see particular ones. Actually, that's a good idea. Leave comments if you want to see particular ones. All right. Well, Crypto Crow. Now, this is Crypto Crow here. He's gone to a lot of effort on his channel to, you know, they look like professionally done photos and stuff. Probably not, but probably just that they look it. Could do. I wouldn't be surprised. One of the big things about Crypto Crow is he'll just get on. He'll do a video. Look, how long is this video here? This video here, 51 minutes. He'll get on and do a video, but he'll talk about his dog, talk about his hair, his beard's going grey. What do you think of the way he trimmed it? You know, he'll talk about all this stuff. 51 minutes. It's not all crypto, believe me. So he puts himself out there. He's marketing himself pretty well. The guy's videos are good. You can turn them on in the background. He does do crypto technical analysis and things, and he's got a lot of irons in the fire with his own mining. You know, you go through, scroll through some of his stuff. He's got a mining farm. There's one. It's in Siberia, which is, you know, not as strange as it sounds if you listen to the way they rationalize it. And so, you know, he's going to open up his own exchange soon. So the guy's doing good. He's got 80,000 followers. Now, he's, where is this? Here we go. There's a Chainwise cryptocurrency convention in November, and he's promoting it here. And it looks like he's on a TV set. I don't know whose Cincy lifestyle is, but it looks like, I don't know how easy these things are, but he's now being interviewed. So I'll just play just a really minor bit of this, just to show you.
So much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so tell us, what is cryptocurrency? Tell us about that.
Cryptocurrency is basically an exchange of value overall. It's a new asset class. You know, the easiest way of explaining it is it's a way of transferring something of value from one person to another while eliminating the middleman.
All right, so tell me how blockchain, is this called blockchain technology? Is that what you just described?
Pretty much. It's exactly what it is.
Okay, all right. So why are people making so much money, it seems, in this space right now?
A lot of it is based on speculation. People are seeing this new technology that is, you know, it seems like every year or two there's a new generation. You know, we have Bitcoin as the first generation.
All right, so there you go. I'm not going to get right into this. I'll leave the link. It's only 3 minutes 38, but it's just really a promo that Jason gets up and does for this convention in November. But you know, you got to, when you're doing interviews like this, it's difficult to give punchy information in a short period of time. It's a sort of thing where if you've been getting asked the right questions, you can get into the swing of it. And back early on, when she says, you know what, she just asked him to explain the whole thing. I mean, he does pretty good. He doesn't do fantastic, I don't think, but he does pretty good, because that's about she's like saying, hey, put 10 years or 8, 9 years of your experience in crypto into one opening comment, you know. And so, you know, he does a good job, and I'll be following this to see, you know, what else comes of this Chainwise cryptocurrency convention. But that's just a video on its own, and I'm not going to get into that any further. I'm going to move on to a couple of these other videos. Now, this is his video. What does Cardano ADA look like at 1 trillion market cap. Now he's a big proponent of Cardano, and I think also Cardano is going to go well. It could seriously be a dark horse. You know, you could buy it for 10 cents for $1 million at the moment, kind of thing. Not quite, but it's pretty damn cheap. And all it's going to take is an altcoin season and happy days. All right, so I'll play a bit of this. Why is that muted? 1 second. There we go. That's his.
Can you guys hear me?
So
turned it off, then on again. Yeah, no. So I recently rebooted my computer, and I guess it created some issues, and for whatever reason, it turned off my microphone. And
so this is what his videos are like, right? So don't always expect just punchy crypto. That's not what people tune in for this channel for. I'm gonna just skip forward to a bit. Him and his missus knows a girl, and he's gonna show Instagram. She's,
let's see,
like
your app, and
like see there you go.
Super cool.
He just promos stuff.
And then her
whatever.
boyfriend Zach, he's like a musician in a band.
You know, I'll skip through a lot of this stuff. He talks about how he wants to be on Joe Rogan and talk about altcoins and that sort of thing. So, that'll be interesting to see. Actually, I'd love to see him and Joe Rogan sit down. It'll be a really entertaining. Joe Rogan, if you don't know, Google him anyway. So he's like MMA, like mixed martial arts, UFC, whatever, commentator kind of / YouTube god kind of thing. So this is what you get when you listen to Crypto Crow. You get all sorts of stuff, about his life and blah blah blah, and he's good at the game of tease out a bit of information and then get everybody like at a fever pitch and then release something and everybody goes and buys it. So he's good at that sort of thing. So let's check out a bit more of his video. Crypto Crow is pretty entertaining. I could have played a bunch of stuff. I mean, I nearly played the story about, he just told about how he was on the way to the toilets in a nightclub in Cincinnati, I think is where he's from or something, and some dudes actually recognized him and he was surprised because he doesn't get that sort of, fame recognition, but I guess he's getting it now. I nearly played that story for you. But anyway, let's get down to some serious stuff. This is just a bit of an article. I like the way he doesn't really just read it word for word. I like when other guys do. He'll just summarize it and give you the, it's basically, this is what's going to happen to the altcoins. And the scenario, the summary is that, they'll pick up, and that's, I'll just play a bit of this.
Wow. Bitcoin price, 4 key similarities to previous bull market corrections. And look, you can read it. I'm not going to read through this whole damn thing, but basically this has all happened before. And literally everything is playing out exactly the way it did before, just a different time frame. It talks about, where the altcoins were, how the altcoins got hit really hard, in the last bear market, leading into the next bull market, and how everything started to really shoot up and all this other stuff. Where is it? Total market cap excluding Bitcoin, altcoins getting crushed. Similarity number 4. Basically, it's saying altcoins got crushed in the last bear market and continued on into the early bull market. Eventually, the altcoins catch up with Bitcoin, and away it all goes.
See, there you go. That's what he's saying. All right, well, I'm going to leave it there. You can really, he puts a lot of time into like hour-long videos. So I could, I'm not going to take any more time, but you can go check them out. Worthwhile just to have in the background. All right, that's Crypto Crow. Now let's have a look at the man, Sonny Decree. Sonny Decree. Don't be a scammer and let Sonny Decree catch you. He's like a dog with a bone if he gets a hold of someone who's, this guy is righteous when he gets on his righteous. When he's right, when he knows he's right, he knows he's right. If you know what I mean. So he's got 106,000 subscribers, man. He's kicking ass and taking names, this bloke. So I'll play his latest video is what is it? What's it again? Bitcoin 10,800 pump live. So I'll play again. This is a long video, so I'm only going to take bits and pieces out of it. But again, Sunny Decree, good video to have playing in the background if you just got to do some stuff around the place or whatever. So without any further ado, let's have a look at Sunny Decree.
Hey, what's going on everyone? Sunny Decree here and welcome back to another live stream. I'm not 100% sure if we really are live, so please let me know in chat. That would be great. It looks like that there is something going on with the YouTube servers. I'm not really streaming every day, so yeah, it is quite normal that we have some issues, but I'm using a backup server from YouTube right now, so we should be good. Okay, some people are already joining in, so I assume that we are live. Yo, Dorian Saleh, Joseph, Piet, Prince.
All right, I'll skip this bit, but this is just the intro, just to give you the foundation for what's going on here. So what's going on here with the majority of this live feed that he's doing here? He's been in a long. I'll skip back just to this. Now, if you've been watching any of my videos or anyone in the space, they'll be telling you about this possible bear flag here. If he moved that, this downward sloping resistance and this horizontal support is where all the action is. He entered along here, and of course, most people are getting out of their profits when they approach. They want to take profits before this resistance line. That's one of the reasons why we're getting lower and lower and lower highs, and why at some point the expectation is, even well before we get to the end of the triangle, somewhere around 66 to 70% of the way through the triangle, we're going to possibly, most likely, like 75% of the time, it's going to break to the downside, and it's going to break to the downside in a big way. So he's talking about here, he took a long here, and he exited most of his position up here. So I'll just play through this a little bit and get back to where we were.
For 100k Bitcoin would definitely not be a problem at all. So we see a little bit of a pullback right now already, which is actually fine. I mean, I'm totally fine with that. And it does not really change the fact. I mean, I already took profits out of my long here, so I'm really happy about that trade. It was actually quite a good.
So this is trading on BitMEX, and I haven't really talked to you guys about BitMEX before, I don't think. I'll leave a link below actually for BitMEX. If you use my link, you'll get 10% off your trades for either 6 months or a year or something like that. So it's pretty good value. And BitMEX is probably, I only have 3 platforms I trade on. Currently, I'm trading mostly on BitMEX, but I'm starting to think about moving off BitMEX. But I'll put a link below. You can see the layout, it's pretty good, but enough about me. Let's get back to Sunny Decree.
Good trade if you think about it. I enter pretty much, I mean, not exactly at the bottom, but you never catch the exact bottom, right? So I took some profits out earlier today. I'm not quite sure if I already did it this morning. Maybe I already did, but I took out quite a nice profit, and here my stop loss right now is approximately at 10,300. So even if it falls down in here, I mean, yeah, saying that there's no one going to dump 100 million at just once and my stop is getting ignored kinda. If everything goes alright in here, I mean, I should go out this trade with very nice profits, even if we would fall back right now. And but yeah, it looks actually quite decent. I mean, this is the hourly chart we're looking at right now. We had a very nice parabolic move in here, a little bit of a breather, and right now it looks like it wants to go up further. Super interested for the levels around $11,000 in here. But I mean, what I learned is the following. You do not really want to go, I mean, if you're looking for a short position right now here at those levels, right? I mean, you do not want to short on the way up because you're also not want to catch a falling knife on the way down, right? Basically, what you want to do is you want to wait for the turn here. And then basically,
all right, so I'm really not going to get into it. I just wanted to give you the basics of how Sunny Decree does his technical analysis. I don't think it's too bad. It's pretty good. And but I think his strength, or why I watch the channel, is a lot to do with the information he digs up, the news and the stuff he uncovers. So that's just enough of his TA for the moment. All right, now this is check this out. Check how smart this dude is. I'm serious. This is done. This is Sonny Decree, right? You got a lot of people on these crypto channels, and they I don't know, they tend to not make sense of the information in front of him. Someone in the chat just says, check out Google Trends for BTC. It's gone to the moon. So follow this for a minute or so and watch him work out. There's a bit of a, it's not right. It's actually an odd, it's not Bitcoin, but watch him work it out. Pretty good.
It's parabolic. Sure. Okay. Let me check that. Oh, wow. Okay. What is this? What is this? Let me check that real quick. We're gonna go back here into 17. Oh, okay. That is weird.
Oh, okay.
But
sorry, mate.
Wait a second.
Not laughing
Wait
at
a
you.
second. Maybe that is not even Bitcoin related. It could be that that is not even Bitcoin related.
See?
Well, probably it is. Why is it Bahamas? BTC Bahamas. Huh. Okay. It's a telecommunication company. Yeah, look, guys. Okay, okay, important lesson, guys. Very important lesson right now. So, analyzing statistics is only valuable if you understand what you're looking at. And when I'm looking at this, when I see Bitcoin, this is a good lesson right now, so pay close attention. When I see Bitcoin right now, okay, I see, okay, there's nothing going on. When I switch to BTC, like some people in chat are saying, I see this going parabolic. So most probably this is not Bitcoin related. Now I see it's getting searched from Bahamas. What is going on in Bahamas right now? They have a big storm right now. So this is totally plausible that BTC here is a telecommunication company for the Bahamas. So it's absolutely possible right now, without even watching the news, that the phones are dead and people are looking up BTC because of that. I mean,
anyway, there you go. You get the picture. High five. Well done, Sonny Decree. Works it out. The guy's not a mug. He's onto it. So you do get good content from this guy. I'd say subscribe. Watch the links below. The rest of this video, I'm not going to play it. It is just him doing technical analysis live. But I'm glad I was able to show you that because the guy does put out quality content, and he's no fool. So, all right, that's Sonny Decree. And to wrap up, we're going to have a quick look at Crypto Zombie. Now, this is just Crypto Zombie, and Crypto Zombie's got, 83,000 subscribers, so he's getting up there. I've watched this guy since he was saying it'd be great to crack 30,000 or 40,000 or something. So that wasn't that long ago. Oh, I've watched him for longer, but I can remember him saying that. But anyway, this guy puts out content pretty much daily, and to be honest, he does flog a lot of stuff. He flogs a lot of his own links, and he flogs a lot of stuff to support the channel and whatever. But let's face it, who's not doing that? He does it with great enthusiasm, actually, which is, I think is good. But let's have a look and see what he's got for us today. And keep in mind, he always has a funny. His interesting thing is he puts a funny thing on at the start of his video. So I'll just play it.
You just got wrecked.
You just got wrecked. Yeah, you reckon she would have hit a few, or was that a bloke with long hair? I don't know. I think it was a girl. But yeah, she missed altogether there. So anyway, let's just. I'll play the rest of his intro.
What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. So today is Wednesday. Welcome back to the channel. That's right, it is hump day. Having a look at the charts, don't freak out, okay? I know there's some red on the board, but the only reason we're seeing, negative 2.25% is because Bitcoin had a pretty incredible pump. We were up over 10% at one point, pulled back to about 8% for the most part of the day, and currently we are actually having previous resistance turn support. So currently there's really nothing too out of the order.
All right, so I don't watch Crypto Zombie for his technical analysis. He's getting very good at technical analysis, and he's taught himself, and you can see he's learned over the last month or two or three even, while doing this channel, his channel. What his strength is the news he brings and his actual intellectual understanding of what's going on behind the scenes with the big movers and shakers, and I think that's his strength, not his technical analysis. However, he's clearly a pretty smart guy, because I've seen his technical analysis go from, pretty childish, to be honest, to getting fairly good. So, but still, I'm not watching this channel for the technical analysis. I'll just, just show you that bit again. We've just had a bit of a pump. And it's quite likely, we'll just leave it at that. We've just had a bit of a pump. And so I'll get to some of the more factual stuff about his video. All right, so I'm going to play probably about the next 5 or 6 minutes straight of Crypto Zombie here, because this is where this guy really has his strengths. Now, if you've been watching my videos, I'm going to make this comment. This is Crypto Revolution by Crypto Bitcoin Chris had these two first articles about a day or two ago. So Crypto Zombie's off the pace by a day or two on this, but you got to see the way he puts this across, and he finds new bits of information to add to it. So, I almost feel unfair saying, "Oh, mate, you're 2 days off the pace," like in an accusationary way. But I want you, who are my listeners, to get to know these YouTubers and know where you can go for the information. And it's actually more just a point, because it doesn't detract from the quality of his video. So I'm going to play about the next 5 or 6 minutes just to see where this is when he really comes into his own, I reckon. Crypto Zombie. All right, here we go.
Despite the price action. But check this out, guys. Burger King in Germany now accepts Bitcoin, or at least it does according to their website. Obviously, I translated it out of German, but you can see right here, look at this. PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Klarna, don't know what that means, and Bitcoin, right there. Bitcoin, guys. So how's that for some adoption? Burger King now takes Bitcoin. First the Impossible Burger, now Bitcoin. What is next from
Actually, just to clarify that, I'm pretty sure it's just Bitcoin on deliveries only. They're not accepting it in store yet. But hey, one foot in front of the other, right?
These guys. Oh, and side note. So you know how Arthur Hayes has been a little bit MIA lately. He is the CEO of BitMEX. He goes, "Did y'all miss me? I'm back from deepest, darkest Peru. Ready to cash checks for those of you in Singapore next week for Invest Asia. Keep Wednesday night free. We will be two-stepping straight to 20K. So guys, we're going to 20K. Arthur Hayes said so. Okay, so anyway, but seriously, okay, this is actually kind of funny.
That's funny the way he says that. Yeah, but anyway, who knows? Yeah, I mean, it's a funny game, this appetite, this crypto space. All right.
This is going to lead into it. So Binance is breaking into the futures market. We know that, right? Following the acquisition of a little-known derivatives platform. So apparently this is JEX, which is an exchange that's based in Seychelles. As part of the deal, JEX will rebrand itself as Binance JEX and will offer derivative products, including futures, options, and perpetual contracts. However, BitMEX called out Binance and said, "Congrats on the testnet futures launches for Binance. Glad to see you enjoyed reading our documents as much as we enjoyed writing it." So essentially, they're basically saying, yeah, you guys plagiarized. So they basically called out Binance for plagiarizing their documents. How do I get out of here? And scrolling down here, you'll actually see that, where is it? He actually gave an apology CZ, and he said, "Shame on us, sorry about that, missed this in the DD process before the acquisition, didn't read the BitMEX docs ourselves, we'll fix/remove ASAP, the official docs of a futures A platform are here." So essentially they admitted it. They admit
They admitted it. Look, that's him looking over the other BitMEX's shoulder, so that's Binance CZ looking over what's his name? Forget his name, mental blank. Yeah, anyway. It's a funny old space, this one. Anyway, let's carry on.
admitted it right there. So Binance caught copying. Shill Gates says Binance is so awful. I mean, guys, at this point, I don't have much of an opinion. Listen, I'm not a fan of trading on BitMEX. You know that. I'm getting kicked off as a U.S. citizen from Binance in about a week. So that being said, what do you do? Obviously, guys, my favorite is still Bybit. Obviously, I explained this to you guys about the whole VPN thing, but it's just essentially a geo block. If you're interested in using it, I do have a tutorial. I'll drop that above. Also, link below does help the channel out. You don't have to use it, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. Now, we've had more quarrels still going on. I'm not going to get into this. Pomp and Peter Schiff are just going back and forth, Bitcoin and gold. I don't even follow Peter Schiff, which is crazy because I don't know. I really feel like he just kind of takes advantage of Bitcoin to sort of just keep pumping gold, which I don't have a problem with gold. But here you go. Essentially, they were going on and on and on. And finally, Pomp said, just giving you a hard time. Get some sleep. Bitcoin's not going anywhere, so you have plenty of things to tweet about in the upcoming decade. He goes, I'm watching tennis. Even the ball has more utility than Bitcoin. By the way, the U.S. Open trophy is made of silver. It would be too expensive to be made out of gold. It would be impossible to be made out of Bitcoin. And then Pomp said, gold and other precious metals lost their ability to fulfill world's need for money. Now you are celebrating their use case for jewelry and trophies. Gold can have the knick-knack use case. Bitcoin will fulfill the world's need for global currency. I'll give that one a quick like. But anyway, guys, that being said, let's end this video. Let's get to the end of this because we got to get going. We do have Akon.
All right, actually, I'm going to end it there because you can see, when Crypto Zombie gets on a roll, gets things going, he's well worth listening to. So I'm going to leave this there. I'll leave the links below. Thanks for checking out my video, and I'll catch you at the next one, guys.